week 8 of my Goofy Race and a Half Challenge training plan, and I don't know, this feels like it is just flying by, and there's just still so much to do as far as the racecation of being down at Disney is concerned, and I got to get on top of that. But for those of you who have been through these trainings before, do they fly by? Do you feel them flying by? It's so crazy. But it is week 8. Lots of exciting stuff this weekend. Lots of exciting stuff this week coming up. I have a race on Sunday. I have the France 5-miler, or as they call it, the France 8K in Central Park. I had originally signed up for this 8K because I wasn't quite sure if I needed a cushion race to finish my 9+1 program with the New York Roadrunners. So I added this race just in case something were to happen with my other races during the earlier part of the summer. I ended up not needing it, other than now it's just on my plan. But what I'm going to do, it's a 5-mile race. My training plan this week calls for a 9-mile long run. So I'm going to do the 5-mile race and then stick around in Central Park to run 4 more miles to finish up my long run. And I decided this week, because I have to go to packet pickup for a New York Roadrunners race at their New York headquarters, New York Roadrunners headquarters, that I would take you guys along with me so you can see how beautiful their facility is, just how easy it is for race pickup here in New York City for all of these races. So lots of fun stuff planned. Of course, the 2 45-minute runs this week, and then of course the 9-mile long run. And I'm excited as well because this week I have my husband back in town. He's been away. He's been gone for 2 months down at the Houston Shakespeare Festival directing Richard III, a very successful Richard III. And something on the horizon for me is I began rehearsals the week I get back from Bird in Hand for Richard III. I'll be playing Elizabeth, Queen Elizabeth, in Richard III. And so I'll begin rehearsals for that, which should be extremely interesting as far as, you know, making rehearsals and training and work and all of the million other things work. So we shall see, but a lot of exciting stuff. So stay tuned. Let's get this week started, you guys. Peace. Hi guys. It is 9:45 on Wednesday, August 16th. I am in Midtown proper right now. I'm in Bryant Park. I just came from a doctor's appointment on 42nd Street. I am walking to 57th Street to the New York Roadrunners Run Center to pick up my bib and my shirt for Sunday morning's France 8K, which is a 5-mile run. If running has taught me anything, it is how to read the metric system. So, yay! But I'm walking because that's what we New Yorkers do. We walk everywhere, which is a blessing actually when it comes to the Run Disney races, because I run the race and then I'm in the park all day. But I'm so used to that kind of training mode, being a New Yorker and walking everywhere. I'm used to training on one day and the next day having to walk all over the city. So that is a plus. That is a plus to being a New York City-based Run Disney fanatic. So I'm going to take you to the New York Roadrunners store, and yeah, let's do it. And a little walk through Times Square, why not, because we're here. And who knows, maybe I'll have to stop at the Disney store and just give you guys a taste of our Times Square amazing, amazing Disney store, depending on how crazy it is with the tourists in the summer. But we shall see. All right, bye. Okay, we are in Times Square, a place that normally I would avoid like the plague. But it's actually not that crowded right now, which is nice. And I'm gonna take you guys to the Disney store because it is an amazing Disney store. And even as a 10-year New Yorker, on my bad days, I head to the Disney store because the cast members that work there are amazing and they make every bad day a good day. So let's go. Alright, we made it to the New York Roadrunners Run Center, and just a brief little intro into New York Roadrunners. They are one of the largest running organizations in the country. They are the magic behind the New York City Marathon, as well as countless other races throughout the year, but New York City Marathon is obviously one of the biggest. And I have been a member now for 2 years. I just completed recently this summer their 9+1 program for automatic entry into the 2018 New York City Marathon. About $45 a year to be a member, and that gives you the perks of discounts on the races. So let's go in, let's check out the Run Center, and let's get my bib and shirt for Sunday morning's race. All right, let's go. Happy Thursday, everyone. It is August 17th. Yes, August 17th. All my days are running together now. And I am meeting some friends here at Central Park for my 45-minute maintenance run. It is a beautiful day, especially in the park, but I am very thankful for all of the trees that are shading me, even though I am caked from head to toe with sunscreen, because that is how I roll. All right, I see one of my friends. We're gonna get this started. Peace. Good morning. It is 6:46 a.m. August 20th. The sky's awake, so I'm awake, and I am on my way into Central Park to run the France 8K run, the France 5 mile. And it is Sunday, and normally I would have got my long run in on Saturday this weekend calling for a 9-mile run. But because I had this race scheduled, I'm gonna run the 5 miles and then run the 4 after to make 9. So, fingers crossed, race start time is 8. I've got myself a nice cushion of time because it should only take me 25 minutes to get there. Okay, I'm here and it is 7:34, so I have a little over 20 minutes to do some drills, to get into my corral and get this race started. I'm just waiting for Annie to get here. I love showing up early to races because it affords me some time to just settle in. I don't feel rushed. I can get a coffee if I need to, use the bathroom, do my drills. I prefer showing up early rather than cutting it really close to the race time, but that's just me. And as I was coming up, they mentioned that we have to run up Cat Hill and Harlem Hill today for this 5-mile race. And this, my unicorns, is why one should look at the course map before arriving to the race, because then I could have mentally prepared myself for these hills, especially Harlem Hill, which is the back end of Central Park, and it's a nightmare. It's Central Park's equivalent to Heartbreak Hill in Boston. So, good thing I got here early so that I can just focus on getting through this race. All right, Annie should be here shortly. We shall see. But I'm gonna get my drills done. We're feeling good. I found her, I made it. She made it. And she got to use the bathroom all before the race started. So we made it, and we are about a half mile from the finish, and we got this. All right, we'll see you at the end. Finished. Kicked it in hard at the end. Awesome. Awesome race. Even Harlem Hill. Great conversations with my running wife. And now, brunch. Yay! And that is a wrap on week 8 of the Goofy Race and a Half Challenge training. Next week we move into week 9, which is crazy because we are almost in double digits, you guys. This is so incredible. Things went great this week. I really enjoyed the France 8K. Definitely a race I will do again. And I learned that the drills before a run and before a race are extremely helpful in getting my body warmed up and ready to go. So I will continue on that journey, finding new drills to do, as well as some of these old ones that people have taught me and I've thrown into the mix. Who knows what next week will hold, other than knowing that there are 2 45-minute maintenance runs on the schedule, and then, of course, our long run on the weekend. So until then, happy running, happy miles, and keep kicking butt, unicorns.